documentary I wanted to ask two people their thoughts on male body image. I asked someone who is obsessed with going to the gym and someone who trains simply for their health benefits. I first interviewed Charlie, who was obsessed with going to the gym.
Hi, my name is Charlie McAllister. I'm 18 years old and I'm a bodybuilder. Would you say I have an obsession with bodybuilding? And the answer is yes, I have probably the biggest obsession with bodybuilding that all my family knows, all my mates knows, because I'm constantly, after a workout, I'll go home, I got my laptop on my computer and I'm searching up bodybuilders. I'm looking at like Arnold all the time. I'm looking at all the fitness models, all the physique people, and I'm comparing myself. I'm like, will I ever get to that level? Or I'm always putting myself down saying, I'm just never that good enough. Roughly, my workouts can be around 2.5 hours to 2 hours. Just all depends what I'm working out. If it's legs and arms, they're around 30 to 40 minutes. Maybe if I feel like I haven't done enough, I'll probably push it to an hour. That is the least I'll do, is an hour. If it's chest, back, shoulders, forearms, you know, that's with back, that's with arms. All the rest, about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours. Because sometimes I walk out of the gym and I'm like, have I done a proper workout? So yeah, around 2.5 hours. Am I satisfied with the way I look? And that is the biggest no I'll probably ever say in my life. Because the thing is, I take working out or bodybuilding, whatever you say I do, I take it to the next level. When I look at myself in the mirror, I'm always thinking, oh, I could always make my chest a bit more bigger. I could always get the split to come out a bit more deeper. On my arms, I could put another 2 or 3 inches, but then you've got to be realistic. There's only a certain amount of how big that you can get, because everybody's different with me. People say I've got good genetics, and yeah, I've got alright genetics, but then I might look at someone else, he might have better genetics than me. The guy could look absolutely amazing, and I look back to myself and I'm like, wow, I look like crap. I have to work 10 times harder, 100 times harder. But back to the question, am I satisfied with the way I look? No, easily not. Would I admit to having bigorexia? And the way how my interview's been going, yeah, I suffer from really, really bigorexia. Like literally, if I have quite a fitted t-shirt on, I look at myself in the mirror and I'm thinking, oh my God, I look so small. I need to go and get a jumper on or a hoodie. Literally all the time, when I go put something on, like a t-shirt, say if I put quite a bit of size on, you know, it'd be quite tight around my arms around there. I've got to look in the mirror, I'm like, I look so small. Take it off, I go and put a baggy jumper on. Because to be honest, I absolutely hate looking at myself in the mirror. I mean, people say, oh yeah, you look fine, you're pretty big, you're ripped. To me, like, when I look at myself, I'm like, no, I'm not that. I hate myself. Try go and get a flipping jumper on now.
Bigorexia, also known as muscle dysmorphia, is a disorder that causes a person to constantly obsess or worry about being too small, underdeveloped, or underweight. Typically, those who have muscle dysmorphia are not frail or undeveloped at all and actually have large muscle mass. They obsess about having the perfect physique and believe their muscles are inadequate. It can also significantly impair the person's mood and can often cause depression, which can also lead to someone taking their own life. If you suffer from suicidal thoughts or depression, you can call Samaritans at 116 123 and they can help you with your issues. Next, I interviewed Mike, who trains for the health benefits. I wanted to see how his and Charlie's answers were different.
My name is Michael Dunn. I'm 18 years old and I've been training for about 2 years. Have I ever had an obsession with working out? Well, when I first started, I think I did. An obsession that kind of derives from the first hint of results. The fantasy of an ideal body, becoming your actual body, kind of starts this compulsive nature to succeed and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. It kind of becomes the norm for you when you first start. It sticks with some people it doesn't. With me, I think it's slowly faded through the years. So, how long do I train for? Usually around 30-40 minutes. I honestly just want to kind of get home. I usually find short bursts of intensity do the trick. Will I ever be happy with the way I look? It's a tough one, but I think as ourselves, and in a very visual society, we're focused on being the best we can or setting our own standard of perfection. And being experts of ourselves, perfection, we set at a very high standard. So no, I don't think anyone can ever be truly happy with the way they look. What part of my body would I change? I guess my legs. Honest truth is, I'm not too bothered. It's quite hard when you don't study yourself quite as rigorously. Yeah, I guess my legs though. Do I have bigorexia? No, not really. What part about being muscular do I like? What's healthy? You feel more put together? Clothes fit you better, I guess? I mean, vanity is a part of it, I'm not gonna lie, but all in all, I think the health benefits kind of outweigh it. Does the gym affect my relationships? No, I wouldn't let it. Maybe if I hated the person, but I'll never say gym work is more important than any close family or friends or anything. And like I said, 30, 40-minute sessions, they don't exactly affect your social time. So it doesn't, and I wouldn't let it if it did. Do I think the male body in the media is negative? Honestly, no. I don't agree with Photoshop, but I would rather live in a society where muscle is praised than someone who's overweight or anorexic, All in all though, at face value, no, I think it's okay, but however, the implications that can do come in is a lot of the standards aren't realistic, like when you get these massive bodybuilders like, say, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Ronnie Coleman, it's not obtainable naturally, and guys will end up killing themselves trying to get a calorie surplus big enough to get to their weight and size. So, I mean, it depends on how you look at it, but all in all, I think the way it is isn't too bad, no.
In conclusion, we can see that people think the media should promote health and fitness. However, they also think the image that the media represents for young men is quite unrealistic. If you personally suffer from bigorexia, then you aren't alone. It is reported that 1 in 10 men in gyms suffer from bigorexia.